Hey all, CourtneyLyons here with Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, and today we are going to do a whip and chat. This is episode 4, and it is the last one of the year. So I figured today we would talk about goals, my channel goals and my personal goals, and just kind of goals in general, how good they are. And we're gonna also be talking about how Christmas was, and our reindeer poop Christmas is what we're calling it. Not really, but it was a lot of fun. I'll have to share it with you guys. But also gonna be talking about homeschool burnout, winter blues, and then my reading goals for the month. Sorry, not for the month, for the year. And my son is right here. He wants to show you his cool new toy, this manta ray toy. It actually swims in the water. It's pretty cool. We took it to the pool today. Unfortunately, it ran out of battery, so we didn't get to do it, but we're gonna charge it tonight. How about? Yay! Oh goodness, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Right now I just have, my normal big tray right here. He might be coming and going. By the way, they're all sick, so you're probably gonna hear some coughing. I apologize for that. We've all got some sort of, I don't, and neither does my husband, but everybody else seems to have some sort of flu. So anyway, this is my tray. Just came with one of the kits we had. This is the pen that I'm using. It is a Diamond Art Club pen. The tips, I believe, are from Diamond Art Club, and this is the tip that came from it. I am in the process of getting, I think they're coming Saturday for those really thin Diamond Art Club tips, which I'm really excited about. For my glue, for my single placer, I'm using the glue dots. So far, it's been my favorite. I am waiting on one other kind of wax that I want to try out. And then the putty right here is what I'm using for my multi-placer. It works for a really long time. All right, you might hear some stuff in the background, guys. So I haven't actually loaded this, so I actually used 3 of these glue dots. Seems to be the magic amount for this single placer right here. Most single placers actually, I've only tried it with this. Sorry, my baby's on my lap. He's not feeling good. You might just hear him. And then I just put in like that, all 3 of them. And it's been my favorite. It gives a really good satisfying pop sound. And yeah, I'm going to be using this cover minder. I also got this from Diamond Art Club in one of the kits. And I like this one for this kit because it's like silver and then the gold that we have. Sorry. We might have to do this later. Okay, so Christmas. I hope Christmas was great for you guys. I'm gonna start with those blues right there. That's a pretty one to start with. Let's see, where is it? Right here. So, Christmas morning was magical. It was a lot of fun. We had the kids wait upstairs until we were all ready, and we had everything all set up. My husband even put a fake snow all over the tree and on the presents and all over. It's still everywhere. And when I first saw him starting to pour it, I was like, oh my gosh. And that like OCD part of me that's like, clean the house, started to like, bells dinging, no, like alarm bells ringing. But it was a really cute idea. The kids absolutely loved it. I won't show the video of the kids, because if you've watched any of my other videos, you know how I feel about putting my kids on YouTube. But I'll show videos of the setup, and but by far the favorite thing I think of the setup that the kids liked, we had this table where we had the cookies, or like the half-eaten, it was like a couple bites left of a cookie, and I don't know where that came from. And also a glass of milk that was just mostly drinking. And then also we have these reindeer. I'll put a picture up so you guys can see. We have these reindeer. I found them at a thrift store. I think it was a Goodwill. Make sure you can see okay. I did the setup a little differently so it's at an angle so you can actually see the drills being placed down. I like it better. So these really like nice quality reindeer thing. You have this that like stuffed animal reindeer, but they can stand up. Anyway, we stood them up next to this, on this table next to the Christmas, like mini Christmas tree that we put up. And behind the reindeer, under its bottoms, there are 2 of them, 2 reindeer, not 2 bottoms. Well, I guess 2 bottoms too. Anyway, we put mini chocolate chips like in a pile underneath because that way we can show them that the reindeer pooped, and the kids just got such a kick out of it. It was such a hit. A lot of fun. Oh, that's all of that for. Anyway, I'll post a picture up probably already about to show the reindeer and the reindeer poop and our whole setup. It was so much fun. One of the things I forgot to say was a tradition was we like to have the kids do their present opening really quiet or quick, not quickly, slowly. Sorry, so many distractions today. We like to have them open them slowly so that they can sit and actually enjoy the presents rather than like open after open after open. Anyway, so it was a lot of fun. Loved it. They got some good presents this year. It was just fun. It's fun to shop for them. They got these things called Tamagotchis, and they've been obsessed. They thought they were just getting them for birthdays, so that was a fun surprise. But my son is mad. He's like, "You lied to me. You said we were gonna get them for our birthdays." I'm like, "Okay, bud, but sometimes some lies are just fun. Like, it's not actually a lie. It was just kind of a surprise." And he's like, "It's lying, Mom." I'm like, "Okay, bud, I won't do it again." He's like, "Oh no, wait." But I'm like, that kid is way too logical for his own good. I know, buddy. Sorry, there's just gonna be extra noises, WIP and chat, guys. Anyway, yeah, you'll definitely probably have already seen by this point the picture of the reindeer poop. So much fun. Which is funny that my husband was the one that came up with the idea, because since we've moved out here to Idaho, the reindeer poop, like not real, it's just regular deer, not reindeer poop. The real deer poop outside the yard has been driving him nuts. So it's funny that he's the one that did that. I know, they're right here, buddy. So, yep, let me know in the comments down below what you guys did for your Christmas, if you did anything fun for your kids, how they took it, if you guys leave out cookies and milk. And then my dear sweet son, just a heads up for anyone who has kids listening, about his opinion on Santa Claus, that just a heads up to maybe pause here or skip forward a bit, just because, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, but he does not believe in, oh, my son's knocking things down. My older son does not believe in Santa Claus, and so he's just got such a logical mind. And so honestly, for us, when he asked about it, we just told him everything, because that's just the way his mind works. And as you can already tell from him being upset that we told him he was getting a Tamagotchi for his birthday, which is a week from Christmas. So, and how he was mad about that, about us getting, lying to him. So, every kid's just different. And with him, we just knew we couldn't, we had to. We had to just talk to him truth about it. So every kid's different. So all right, so the next thing I wanted to talk about was some of YouTube channel goals. So as many of you know, or maybe don't know yet, if this is your first time, and if this is your first time here, hello. It's very nice to have you on here, and I hope you like and subscribe and follow me for some more content, because this is a lot of fun. I have a lot of content and ideas coming up that I want to do, and love to have you join me for the ride. But yeah, since I'm new, I've only had my channel up, I think, around 3 weeks. I don't know exactly what day, probably 3 weeks tomorrow or something like that. That I was looking at, I'm trying to remember who, another YouTube content maker, YouTuber, I saw that she had put up a video about her goals for diamond painting, and for, not just diamond painting, but for her YouTube channel goals. And I really liked the idea of that, and started writing down some goals of my own. So number 1 goal is honestly, and this isn't like a numbers goal, this is just kind of a general, I don't want to lose myself in trying to diamond paint for finishes and for the channel. As much as I want this channel to succeed, I don't want to lose the fact that the whole reason I'm doing this is because I'm absolutely in love with diamond painting and for the purpose of it relieving my anxiety. So, because if I start trying to diamond paint for other people and working on projects that I feel like you guys want to see and so that I'm going to get more likes and stuff from it, even if it's not the project I would like to work on, I don't want to do that. It's no offense. I don't want to lose myself in that. I just want to enjoy this and have fun. And so I actually haven't gotten super far in Satura, even though I'm absolutely loving it. Like, I just wanted to work on some of my other projects and get them done. Because there are a few other ones I'd like to kit up and work alongside this one. And I just didn't have the mental capacity to have all 6 WIPs going. And so I actually have 4 of them I got done since our last, at least since the last WIP parade. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. And then I actually kitted up my, if you've seen my unboxing of my crystal canvas designs, I'm actually working on that one right now. The kids have been going haywire over it. They've been working on it. They've actually worked on it more than I have because they've just started it, and well, I was putting my son down for a nap. Anyways, so that's one of my goals, was not to lose myself with trying to make my channel grow and losing how I actually feel about it. So pretty much just trying not to burn out on this. The next goal, and this one is kind of a more specific goal, is I would like to be monetized by the end of 2024. And with the way that my channel is going, I think that will happen naturally if I keep doing the content I'm doing. But I do really want to come up with some new ideas so that I can be a little different than other channels around me so that I can stand out. I haven't figured that out yet, whether it's making my own art to turn into diamond paintings or what, but yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. I'm not in a huge rush to make this a monetized thing so much. Like, I'm not really in it for the money, but it would be nice to get to 1,000 subscribers and make it monetized. That would be awesome. And then the money that would go to that would go towards getting other items to review and other diamond painting companies to try out and maybe become affiliated with. I know there's a lot of companies that will not affiliate with you. I'm pretty sure Dreamer Designs is one of them, until you have at least 1,000 subscribers. And if you have 1,000 subscribers, you might as well become monetized, right? So yeah, by the end of the year, monetized to yeah, monetize my channel. Which I know it's more complicated than just getting 1,000 subscribers. But anyway, that's like kind of the main one you need to hit, that and having enough views. Sorry guys, I'm in a single placing mode. I'm not doing a ton of multi-placing. I don't know if anyone else is like that, where you just like to just slow down and enjoy the process, but I love it. By the way, I did do a multi-placing with the 4-placer tips and tricks video. I'll link that down below, and you can check that out if you are a 4-placer like me, where you want to go maybe finish things up a little more quickly, but not have, oh baby, I'm sorry, but not have a big multi-placer, which can be kind of stressful. So yeah, check that out if you want to find some good tips on that. Another goal I'd like to have is have at least 2 finishes a month. Doesn't have to be huge ones, but I'm kind of giving myself 1 to 2 finishes. And then also buying or trying out a new shop every month, but like kind of leaving it to only 1 or 2 purchases a month, more specifically probably just 1, because diamond painting can be very expensive, especially if you're getting the quality stuff. And I feel like that is within our budget to do 1 new company a month to try. Another thing I want to do is be able to affiliate with a few different companies for the year. My goal is to get up to 4 new companies, because I do have already a Diamond Art Club affiliate code down at the bottom, or a link, and if you get on there and you are buying, then it will actually give me a bit of a kickback, which is really awesome that they do that. And I think it would be great to have maybe, I'm already affiliated with Diamond Art Club. I'm also affiliated with it's okay, buddy. Calming Canvas Designs. And I do have actually a 10% discount code on that one. If you look down in the link below, it should be down there. You can get 10% off. With Diamond Art Club though, even though I don't have a discount code, those discount codes are everywhere. So if you look and find one, whether you buy with me or somebody else, you can totally get that code and get sometimes up to like 25% off any canvas. Usually you have to buy 2 though, just because the way shipping is, it makes way more sense to buy like at least 2 at a time. But yeah, so that's one of my other goals. Another goal I'd like to do is at least 2 different art projects and I think I'll get past this or more, but seeing as I haven't tried it yet, I don't know how it will work out, so I don't want to make it a huge goal, but at least 2 of my own artwork turned into diamond painting, and then show you the whole process. And for those of you who haven't been on here before, I have an eagle colored pencil drawing, that, just checking for more 7s, that I've already done that I want to scan and make diamond painting worthy. I don't know if that's like the right word for it. Where it's something that because right now it's not very bright. It's very it's just very neutral and not a lot going on in the background. Actually, nothing going on in the background. It's just like a gray background. So I really want to add something digitally into the background, which I have a friend, a really good friend, I really miss, back in Utah, who she does, trying to remember the name of the program. I think it's called, I don't remember, but she does some cool stuff. And I might have to get that program and try it out, where it's not AI art, it's digital art. So she actually uses her pen to draw on there with the different types of pen options. If any of you have done digital artwork or know anything about it, then you know what I'm talking about, but it's hard to explain. So I really want to do that, make it really bright and pretty. And then there's one more I'd like to do, probably another eagle, but this time I want to base it off like a flying eagle and make a really intricate background where I actually do the whole thing by hand and then turn it into diamond painting. So anyway, those are my 2 art projects per se for the year that I'd like to get on there. And then maybe make it so you guys could purchase the rights for it for maybe just like $5 or something, and you can go on to Evermoment or Dreamer Designs or Jada Gem Shop, or there's tons of different shops that do customs that you could send the JPEG to or something and make your own diamond painting from it if you'd like. So we'll see. That's one of my other ones. Another one is to, I know, poor guy. Another one is to master thumbnails, because I heard it's like a whole art. And if you look at my channel, you can see like my progression already. I'm really trying to focus on that, because thumbnails apparently are just a huge deal. I have a really dear friend who knows YouTube like the back of her hand. And so I'm definitely taking any suggestion she gives me. And one of hers was, there's a 7 I missed. One of hers was to get my thumbnails working better and looking nicer. Am I doing the P's and I'm supposed to be doing the X's? Guys, I always do this. All right, well, I'm gonna be picking these out for a second. So that's not a P, these are X's, these are not P's. Lovely. Don't you hate when that happens? Oh, that's an X right there. We'll leave that one. That's an X. Okay, I don't think I did it for very long. there. That's a P right there. All right, so that's kind of some of my diamond painting goals. I think that they really put it on the 7 too. I don't really think there are a lot more that I can think of right now. I know I've had more. I should have written them down. But yeah, I do have some personal goals for the new year, and one of them is, of course, like so many, working on eating healthier. I do eat fairly healthy, but if you've on my last WIP and chat, I think you know that I said how much I love just sugar. So I really need to cut back on the sugar. Like I'll eat plenty of good healthy vegetables, but then I go and follow it up with plenty of sugar. It's a real addiction for me, and I do something about it. So that's one of mine. Sheesh. Hope I'm not destroying the glue on this. Another one is to stop biting my nails, which has always been one of mine, and sometimes I'll go through like a few months where I won't, and then I always come back to it. So stop biting my nails for good. Oh dear goodness, that is just a mess. And part of it is because I look at the other, not that you should compare and contrast yourself to others, but I do see that others, other creators have such cute nails, like diamond painting creators, because you don't see my face a lot of the times. You see my hands working on my diamond painting, and I have awful nails. So it can be fun for you guys. And yeah, it'd be nice to just have some nice nails and do some fun things with it. I've never really been one to work on my nails, even though I'm very like girly. Oh, there's an X. That one's supposed to be there. I know. I so apologize, guys. Mom life, right? Oh, that's an X. Okay. Good. I think we're good now. Maybe I'll have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure that's good now. And then one of the things I want to do too is I love reading, but I feel like I haven't been reading classics much. And so I want to try to read one classic a month. Maybe that's overkill. Maybe I'll have to do that to like one every couple months. But yeah, one classic a month. Right now, my next one right now is I'm going to be doing, I want to learn or read Wuthering Heights. Because Wuthering Heights is one of those classics that you always hear about, and yet every single time I've tried to read it, sorry, I'm totally rocking my baby back and forth, it probably shows in my hands. Every time I've tried to read it, it's just, I can't. I don't know what it is about, I can't like the characters, which I know they're not really supposed to be likable, but it's kind of hard for me if I don't like the characters. It's just maybe not my kind of book. So maybe I just need to give up on it. But I feel like I should read it. So that's the first one I'm going to start off with in January is reading Wuthering Heights. One of them is to, and here's just real life for you, right? Stop yelling at my kids. Like, I'm not like horrible at it, but when I do finally lose it, I lose it where I'm like, that's it! Just like yelling at them. And I know it's not productive, and I know it's a bad habit. So that's my year goal of 2024. Obviously, sometimes you have to yell when you're like, don't go across the street. But yeah, that's one of my main ones. And then also, I want to learn a new song on the piano or guitar, one a month. And that shouldn't be too hard on the guitar because I feel like guitar is pretty easy to learn the guitar part and then not hard to learn the lyrics. But the piano, learning the piano parts always just takes a long time for me, especially getting it down to where I'm proficient at it. I say proficient because I don't think I ever get to the point where I can do it perfectly without a mistake, but it's just for my own fun and enjoyment anyway. So because I absolutely love it, and I feel like I haven't been doing it lately. Let me know down below if you guys like playing any instruments and what instruments you like playing. Music is our life. I love it, and so I feel like when we're not playing or haven't been for a while, that we're severely missing something. And part of what's been bringing that on for me is just getting the winter blues. It is gray here, guys. Like by 4 o'clock, I know the winter solstice is past, so hopefully it'll get better. My poor baby, you can hear him groaning and breathing hard in the background. Poor kid. I just have him over my left shoulder, just rocking back and forth while I try to diamond paint and talk at the same time. Talk about multitasking, right? But yeah, winter blues here are real. It is dark by about 4 o'clock. It's been pretty gray and rainy with less snow than I was expecting. I still love it here, but yeah, it's been rough, and we've been sick a lot this year, and that doesn't help because then when we're sick, we obviously don't go out and get other people sick to get other people sick. And so because of that, we sometimes get trapped in the house a lot. Although every once in a while, and I'll show a picture. This one does have my son in it, but it's kind of a silhouette, so I'm okay with that. Of when we get to go walk down at the dock, and if you listen to I think it was my last WIP and chat about how my son got stuck in the mud, that was pretty crazy. But this picture is just gorgeous. This is the last time that we went down there. It was the most incredible sunset, and I'll have to show the picture up there because, and I was kind of kneeling down, and my son was on a rock that was, it's okay, buddy, was on a rock that was a few footsteps out in the water, and the picture looks like, because I'm kneeling down, the picture looks like he's really far out in the water with the sunset in the background, and he's silhouetted in such a pretty way. It's so cool. Like those sunny days we've been living for, because there's not a lot of them right now. It's still worth being here in my opinion, but we've been starting up on some vitamin D from a doctor's recommendation. Some friends too have been recommending it because guess you really need that out here. Which makes sense because we went from having sun constantly, being out on the lake and water all the time over the summer and late summer and fall even, to and hiking and everything like that, to like we're just inside a lot, sick and sad. Like, I mean, not like completely sad, depressed or anything, but winter blues are real. Like, especially when you're an outdoorsy social person like I am. Living further away from friends, and yeah, let me know if you guys have any issues and what it is you guys do, like taking vitamin D or somehow making it on a walk outside no matter how cold it is, which I feel like I've been doing a lot, as it's like freezing. But we have a baby, so it's like, while the older kids I can get outside in the cold and we'll just run around, most of the time I just have to make sure he's well bundled up, and I worry about him, so we don't really get to go out as much when it's cold out or snowy or something like that. But yeah, somewhere down below, I'd like to know also, I forgot to say this, what your goals are. If you have a channel too, what are your channel goals? Because I'd love to like maybe piggyback on some of those and be like, oh, I like that idea. I have no qualms about copying if I feel like it's a good idea, and be like, oh, I like that goal. Maybe I mean, obviously copying to an extent, like if it's like an original video idea, I'm not gonna steal it, but I just mean like numbers wise, where I'm like, okay, that's a cool numbers goal to have. I do have more goals, but I wrote it down on my phone and I can't remember. Also, how Christmas was for you guys. One other thing I was going to talk about was homeschool burnout. Guys, I don't want school to start again. I feel like everybody gets this, and when I was teaching, I got this too, where you just get burnt out by the middle of the year, and then you have winter break and you're like, oh right, this is what it's like to just relax. And then you were like dreading going back to it. And that's how I feel right now, partially because my son and I have to figure this thing out, because he does not, I think he thinks that school is just like, homeschool is just like free ride of not having to do school, and it's not. And I think I probably push him a little more than he would at school, because he can be pushed. And at school, even while he was there, I think a lot of times he'd get it right away, and then he's just able to tune out. But because of that, sometimes he wouldn't get it right away, think he got it right away, and then zone out anyway. So I had to go back and like find some holes in his learning for reading and math that were not his teacher's fault. Like, they can only do so much, right? When they've got that many kids. Woo, that drill just popped out of nowhere. Not on the canvas, I just mean like it popped out of the tray and went flying across the kitchen. But yeah, anyway, homeschool burnout is real. I'm sure a lot of parents get it around this time of year. I'm also, whoa guys, oh my gosh, look, my pen just broke. My 4-placer, no. Are you serious? Look at that, it just fell off the side like, oh, yep, there it goes. I can't use this. Okay, good thing I have a million of them. I just don't have any right here. All right, I'm just going to change to a different placer. See me use something besides a 4-placer. Rare. I think that's a 7-placer. It already has wax in it. I'm not going to change it out. I mean, I'm fully capable of using more than just a 4-placer. I just don't like to as much. It doesn't feel, I can't believe that happened. That's funny that it happened on camera. It just completely broke open. I'm very excited for my stainless steel ones from Diamond Art Club to come in, which my sweet dear husband got for me. Did anyone else have it where on Amazon especially that said that it was going to come before, whatever package they had was going to come before Christmas, and then like the day before Christmas was like, sorry, it's not coming until December 29th or December 28th, and it's like, well, that's great. So we had a few of them that happened too, and we're like, well, good thing my kids' birthdays are actually pretty close to, because like I said, my oldest is July, is that all the X's? My oldest is July 1st, so a week after Christmas, so that's easy. And then my daughter's is in February, so it's not the worst thing in the world. We'll use it for their birthdays, right? But yeah, that was kind of a bummer that happened. I don't know if that's happened to anyone else before. I'm gonna work on something a little brighter. Ooh, I wanna do those purples. What about those purples? Let's come over here and find a purple. That sword, it looks like a sword. I'm calling it the sword purple. It was very hard to get drills out with a kid on your lap. It's okay, you stay here, you poor thing. It is so sad. Maybe this is like an awful mom thing to do, but do you guys ever, if you're parents too, do you guys ever, when your kids are sick, you're like, I'm so sad for you. I'm so sad you're sick, but I also am secretly loving it, like, just because you get so cute and snuggly. I love that part. Ooh, look at this purple. Like, I'd obviously rather them not be sick, but I'm like, when they are sick, I'm like, oh, just come snuggle me. We'll just make it a snuggle day, especially when it's like break like this. Not that I feel like we get sick on break so much. Do you guys feel that too? Especially Christmas, because you're eating a lot of junk foods, and you've been to so many different like family parties where people want to show up sick anyway, or I don't know, just in general, I think, and it's just that time of year too, where people are getting sick. Look at this purple, that's such a pretty purple. It makes me think of like royal purple. But maybe it's the same way for you guys. Constantly, I think half the Christmases I've had in my life, we've been sick. I don't know what it is, just the perfect storm. But it's cozy, it's a good time to snuggle and watch movies. My kids just finished watching Encanto, which when it first came out, we watched 1,000,000 times, and we haven't watched it for a while since. And then I'm like, oh, I forgot how much I absolutely love the music in this movie. I feel like the last few Disney movies I haven't liked as much. Encanto was kind of the last one where it really hit a chord in me, the way that Disney movies tend to do, especially the music. Love the music. Love the music for Frozen too as well. That's one I'll listen to a lot still. Like, that's my go-to sing along when I'm in the car by myself and I belt it out. But yeah, missing kind of some of the old Disney. I like the classics, but I also kind of like, I don't know, from Tangled on to about, or I don't know, Up was really good too. Up might be my favorite Disney movie, actually. Just in storyline, at least. So cute. I just sucker for a old couple love story where they've just been in love for years and years, and they still hold hands, and oh, I want to be that way. So much fun, so sweet, so romantic. Anyway, yeah, that's about it, guys. I think that's about what I was wanting to talk about with this WIP and chat. I'm really sorry if it was loud and lots of interruptions, but that's real life, right? And this is kind of the best time to do it because I want to try to get it out by tomorrow. I'm trying to decide what a good, did I get all those purples? Oh, I did. They're all done. Sad. Looks like there's plenty more though down at the bottom. Can I just say what a joy this canvas is to work on? I know that I started off like me burning the back of the canvas. I don't know if you've watched that video. Maybe I'll link that one down below too. That one's been my most popular video. I guess everybody loves a good disaster, right? But anyway, yeah, it's I'm not gonna do that with my son on my lap because that's gonna end up on the floor. But yeah, that was that's a fun one. My most popular video right now with almost 1,000 views. But yeah, besides that, like having burnt the back and a few spots that are still wrinkled that I can't get the wrinkles out of, and I'm really hoping that that'll go away. But this canvas has just been so much fun. The colors, the quality, I mean the quality of these drills. Thank you, Diamond Art Club, for having such incredible quality. I haven't yet found anything that matches the quality, but I also haven't tried a lot of them yet. And even my Dreamer Designs, I haven't gotten that out to start it yet. I might do a quick video one of these days, coming soon, getting a poll of which diamond painting I should start next. I really want to try Mountain Morning, and I have a one with the diamond art coming up soon that I want to kit up pretty fast, but I don't know, I might bring up another bigger one. That might be too many WIPs, but I'll probably get it up there for you guys to help me decide which one you want to see me work on next, because that would be pretty fun to get your opinions. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this WIP and chat, guys. It might be, I didn't check time because of everything going on, but maybe, do you guys even like having it a full hour, or would you rather it be less? I think this one will be less, so maybe if this one takes off a little better, I'll make them a little shorter. But thanks for joining me, guys. You are awesome. Thank you for being my supporters and my followers, and yeah, it's been fun taking this YouTube journey with you, and the comments that I receive are always so nice. I mean, that's kind of what started me off wanting to do this channel to begin with, is how kind the whole community is. You guys are just awesome. Not every YouTube community has this. There's a lot of just really mean people out there, and you guys are not mean. You're so kind, and I love that about this. And yep, thanks for joining me, guys. Like and hit that subscribe button, and we'll get some more content out for you. I've been doing quite a few videos. Also, let me know if maybe I'm doing too many videos. I've heard of viewer fatigue. Could be a real thing, could not be. I think I'll just leave it up to you guys to let me know what you think about that. So, oh, my baby fell asleep on my shoulder. He's so sweet. Okay, see you guys. Bye.